So here's the beginning of my Slimer costume. Got the chicken wire. Just made a big giant sphere, whatever you want to call it. And I even cut this and then brought it together so it kind of like rolls over. I'm going to do that on the bottom also. Okay, I got the second tier, I guess, if you want to call it, finished. See, that's like the shoulder area right there, and you're going up into the neck. I got the original cylinder, and then the next cylinder kind of gets smaller at the top. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's where we're at. You gotta like cut and then fold over, remove pieces to get it to make that conical type shape, cone type shape. It's not too hard. Needing to make the top of the head here that dome shape, so I cut some triangles out. Just put them in there like that, and it's pretty much I gotta put it all together, but that's pretty much it. Not bad. There it is. The execution wasn't as good as the premise, but it'll work. I'm on a tight deadline, so it's cone shaped enough. I laid it down on the carpet so hopefully you can see it better. I cut the final little piece that goes in between here and the top of it, put that in, and then I put the top on so it's all together. That's the whole main framework. As you can see, there's going to be the mouth right about there. The eyes will go here in the little piece that I just made but didn't really show you. And then there's the top. So I got to do the puffy cheeks and cut the arms out, the holes for the arms. There's still a lot more work. So here we are. I went ahead and cut out the holes for my arms to come through. I just put his lip. You'll see the upper lip there. And then these are going to be the puffy cheeks that he has. Can't miss the puffy cheeks. I'm just going to tape those on. The teeth, I think I'm going to do a separate paper mache teeth and just glue it up in here. Same with the tongue. I'm going to do that separate. And I bought some great stuff, which is the foam, if you've never used it, to make all of his rolls in the bottom of his lip there. No idea how it's going to come out or not, but we'll find out. All right, let's keep rolling. So we got his lower lip put in right here. And I made a little more space in the bottom for my arms. Otherwise, I'd have to have my arms straight out, so it helps a lot. And now I've got the great stuff, which I'm going to put under here, and then all his rolls. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Just put the great stuff on. It's not doing too bad, but of course I miscalculated. I only thought I would need one can, but I'm gonna have to get a second can. It's coming along pretty good. Made some eyes for him because I wanted the eyes to be 3D. I don't know if you can really see it with all the tape on it. I also made the upper teeth. I'm going to glue them up in there, hot glue them probably on an angle like that. I made a tongue. It gets jammed in there like that, and it'll sit kind of like that. And then I made two teeth, which go right next to the tongue down there. all gonna look hopefully like that. So I've got to paper mache those items with one layer, and paper mache all this with one layer, and then attach them, and then go and probably put like a second and maybe third layer of paper mache to finish it off. And then I was going to paper mache this, but then I don't think I need to because it's paintable, and he's lumpy anyway, so I'm just going to not paper mache this, but I do have to finish the bottom part. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to keep on trucking. How's he looking? I got the foam all the way to the bottom. I'm not doing all the way around the side and the back. That's going to get paper mache'd. I've run out of foam, and I wouldn't have done it anyway. I think the paper mache is a hair lighter than the foam. And I had to change the openings of the arms because the way it was lining up, I'm bringing it over here, my eyes were lining right up with this. So I could drop the whole thing down and try and look through his nose or his eyes, but then there's not enough room for my head up here, so I had to raise it up so I can see through the mouth. That was my only two options. So I had to move the holes lower, which would raise the whole assembly up. So I did that, and I'll just have to put some holes. Well, you see the slot. There'll be a slot in there. And I might drill like a hole on the side so I can see from the side, because I can't really see a whole lot in this thing. But I guess the next thing is to start the paper mache like I was talking about before. We got the first layer of paper mache done. I did it in 3 different days. I did the front down to here, and then the next day I did the back. Then the third day I flipped it upside down and did around the bottom. And I don't remember if I showed you the tongue or not. There's the tongue, there's the teeth, and there's 2 little teeth are around here somewhere. I don't know where. So it's all paper mache'd up. So time to attach the, I did his nose too. Time to attach the teeth and the tongue, and then do a second layer. I don't know if I'm going to paint the tongue before I put it on or not. I haven't figured that out yet. I got his teeth put in, the top teeth. I did the second layer of paper mache on the head. This is styrofoam, so I didn't need a second layer. I did the back. So tomorrow I need to flip it over and do the bottom, and I gotta put on the tongue that I painted and the 2 little teeth. It's starting to look pretty good though. And that's the color green I chose. Alrighty, let's go to sleep. It's really coming together now. I got all the teeth and the tongue in there. I still have to paper mache the rest of the tongue on and paint this black, and then from there out it's just paint. Got the paper mache done on the tongue, painted the whole thing green, and I just got done with the white painting, the first coat. Probably gotta do 2 or 3 coats. Then I'll do the pink, then black, and it's ready to go. It'll probably be the day before Halloween when it's all finished painting. Well, it's Halloween. I put the last bit of black paint on it last night, so I got it done just in time. The whole thing's done. And I have to admit, it came out a lot better than I thought it would. Considering I haven't done a sculpture since high school, and I haven't done paper mache probably since elementary or middle school. And it came out pretty dang good. Sorry to toot my own horn. Every once in a while, you just gotta brag on yourself. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna wear it tonight and see if everybody likes it. Happy Halloween 2019.